to just share with you guys, just simple, how one word changes who you are and how it, if you let it, it defines what the choices that you make. So I'll start telling you guys that I was born in Puerto Rico, raised in the Virgin Islands in St. Thomas, and I became a mom at the age of 16. I have two beautiful daughters, and I remember that when I got pregnant, my mom told me that I was the biggest failure that she had. Growing up, I always was told that I was a failure. I was her biggest mistake. So as a kid, that's all I knew. And I always took it to heart when she told me how she felt about me. So I began my journey, always everything that I did, the words out of her mouth is, you're a failure, you're stupid, no one will ever listen to you, no one will ever want anything from you because you have nothing to offer. When I became a mother, a month after having my daughter, my mother told me to leave her house. So I couldn't leave with anything besides the clothes that I had on my back. She told me I was allowed to pack a bag for my daughter, as much as I could take, and I had to leave her home. Now I was 16, a 1-month-old, and homeless. I stayed with a friend until my daughter's father, who later on became my husband, his parents allowed me to stay at his home. And that my journey started with him. Now I'm 16, a mother, and some call a wife because we're living together, so I have to do all the duties of a wife and a mom. My mom always, her words lived in my head. So no matter what I did, I still wasn't good enough. I still was a failure. I still was not good for what I thought I was doing. My journey took me to the part that homeless with one daughter, I went through different homes. My relationship with my ex-husband didn't work out. Later on, we became married. I ended up having another daughter and still her words played in my whole marriage. I was married to my ex-husband for 15 years, and every day I was reminded of how much of a failure I was. My marriage ended. I ended up moving to Florida. When I moved to Florida, I met Nadine. She was working at the job that I did. And at that time, I was so down in such a dark place. She started to talk to me about God, and I told her I didn't want to hear it. I would listen to her, and I would just be like, whatever. I didn't care. I think at that time, because the only thing I heard was, you're a failure. Look at you. You had a kid, you had a marriage, and where are you at now? You're failed. Once again, her words played. Every day I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna be the best person that I can, but I couldn't because I always let that word play such a big role in my life. I will tell you that 10 months ago, my life changed. My daughter, my second daughter, got diagnosed with mental illness. The sad thing about it for any parent to go through that is that not only did my second daughter have it, but my first daughter was Baker acted in 2014 for the same thing. So I was extremely then at my lost point, and I said, all her words did play, and I was a failure. The one thing God gave me was my daughters, and here I am failing them as a mother. So I remember having like one of the worst days that I